She's dead. Wrapped in plastic.
Welcome to the Twin Peaks podcast.
Damn good coffee. And hot. Would everyone please take a seat?
Welcome everyone to episode 20 of the Twin Peaks podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Melanie.
I'm Brad.
I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Alexander.
Yay,
Hey, Alexander.
Yay.
Hey! Oh, the applause. Nice.
Woohoo!
Where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Cool.
We've had a lot of Swedish people on this show.
At least one.
Now two. That makes a lot.
I love Sweden. I want to go to Sweden.
Yeah, have you been here, Brad?
I haven't. Not yet.
Oh.
I visited
So-
Stockholm once.
Oh, yeah. What did you think? You liked it?
I liked it, yeah.
Caitlin is podcasting from beneath a blanket.
Everybody.
Because I am that devoted to this podcast.
Yeah, that's good.
Her room's a bit echoey, so she's huddled under the blanket podcasting.
Quite cozy.
Yeah. Don't overheat.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Make sure you let in some air once in a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's just gonna collapse halfway through the podcast.
Yeah.
It's dedication.
Yeah.
All right, Brad, do you have a intro for this one?
Yes.
Synopsis, rather?
This is season 2, episode 12, The Black Widow. Cooper finds a clue, and Andy and Dick Tremaine confront concerns over little Nicky's past.
Because that is the most important storyline of this
Yes.
episode.
But Cooper does get a clue,
Yeah.
It just happened to come by him, though. He didn't find it on his own.
right? As always.
He flipped a coin and it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe they're talking about that clue. I thought they were talking
Yeah.
about Audrey showing up with the evidence that will exonerate him.
No, it was the... Anyways, we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we start off and we get Bobby showing up at Ben's office. And Ben's mumbling about symmetry and such.
Yeah. I love this scene. Yeah, Ben is always funny, and the way he's, starting to spin out of control now.
Hmm.
Making this tower of stuff.
He seems to be going a little bit Howard Hughes.
Who's Howard Hughes?
He's the crazy billionaire from the early 20th century who... Oh, he was like a germaphobe near the end and stuff.
Oh,
and
okay. Yeah.
I think The Aviator was about him, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the aviator.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I love this stack of stuff because it looks like some creepy pagan idol. Because it's got like the stuffed animal at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys concerned for Ben?
Yeah, I think he's gone off the deep end a little.
He looks like he has not showered or shaved in days.
I think those are the same clothes as last episode.
Yeah. It's pretty gross.
But I think he's going to come back even stronger when he comes back from this. I'm hoping.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, well, even in his craziness, he's still, conniving and formulating his plans, so...
He has his moments of clarity.
So when you say he comes out stronger, do you mean like stronger as in his old self tenfold, or...
I think he's going to come out of this because he's still, devious and manipulative and, scheming plans. So I think when I think he's going to pass through this patch of crazy and come out, super evil, manipulative, all-powerful Super Ben.
Super Ben.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed how he was talking about the symmetry of his pyramid.
Yeah.
He had to rearrange his little name tag a couple times.
He's very
It was like-
obsessed. He's very obsessed with feng shui.
Yep. He gives Bobby a task, so I still don't get why Bobby just didn't ask for that money, but
He's industrious. It's the long plan.
yeah, Bobby has to trail Hank. Then we get the hall, and Lana goes screaming through the hall.
I have a hard time liking Lana.
Yeah. I don't think she's one of the more beloved characters at all.
No.
What do you guys think of Lana?
I wasn't really expecting where they took her this episode.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird. And that
Yeah,
scream
weird.
was not very convincing.
Well, it
You
was
think-
the damsel in distress scream.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you
She
think
like pauses for breath every few minutes, though.
Yeah. Do you think she was acting and she really murdered Dougie?
Probably.
It's the harpy scream.
Is there anything else there?
Bobby getting stuck in the door with a bag.
Oh yeah.
Just a small detail I like.
So now we get Coop looking at real estate.
Yes.
All decked out in his plaid.
Exactly. There's a politician in the U.S., Lamar Alexander from Tennessee, who was very well known for wearing plaid, and he looks so much like Cooper in this scene. I'm gonna find a picture and put it online because it's
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, I remember I loved the scene the first time I saw the show because I liked the thought of Coop staying in Twin Peaks, buying a small house, and settling down in the woods.
Yeah, he's totally in love with this place.
Yeah, I think I would have been too.
Except for all the evil in the woods.
Yeah, I can take that.
I like how he totally goes for the property, though. She tells him, "Oh, it's called Dead Dog Farms, and it's worse than it sounds. I'll take it."
Ooh, I want I want that one.
The coin landed there, so you gotta trust the coin, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so.
Trust the giant, trust the coin. You guys think Coop looks better in this outfit or his FBI outfit?
Yeah, he looks good in everything, I think.
I think he looks good in everything, too.
He's a handsome man, Mr. Coop.
That's 3 for the Cooper love.
I'll never budge.
I'm gonna stay at it. What's really ridiculous is what the next look that we get to see.
Yeah, that's not so good.
But it's so awesome.
Did this ruin your favorite character, Brad?
I just
Dick in shorts.
why you gotta be wearing shorts?
In a sheepskin-lined jean jacket.
Yeah.
with a button-up jean shirt and a turtleneck underneath.
Oh, how he's fallen.
And knee-high socks, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hiking socks.
What did you do, seriously, Brad, when you saw that the first time?
He looks ridiculous enough, but then I'm like, oh no, they're shorts. Nope. But if you want to make a grown man look ridiculous, I think putting him in shorts is the right way to go.
Yeah, this is where we get Superstar, right?
Yeah.
Molly Shannon.
Yeah, this was a kind of a funny surprise.
Yeah, but she's not being comedic at all.
No.
Oh, is she a superstar? The lady in the red jacket?
Yeah, she's a Saturday Night Live cast member from the 90s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She had that character, Mary Catherine Gallagher, who always used to sniff her armpits.
Oh, okay.
Superstar, and she got a movie called Superstar.
Wonderful summary of her career.
I love how that's all she's known for.
Yeah,
No, she's
sniffing
still
her
armpits.
Superstar.
We get the little Nicky story. Persistent misfortune, random misfortune.
I love persistent random misfortune.
No, I find this plot line pretty uninteresting, actually.
Yeah,
It's more of a filler thing.
most people do.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm kind of more interested in it this time around.
Me too.
More interested in most of the stories this time around.
I'm coming around on this story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the really bad ones, I kind of like them.
I will never, ever enjoy the Evelyn Marsh and James story. I'm calling that now.
You know what? I thought going in I wasn't, but we'll get to that later.
No, yeah.
Later.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm with Brad on this one.
Oh, I should ask you, Alexander, how... I never ask people this, I should. How did you get into the show, Twin Peaks?
I know that my parents used to watch it when I was a kid, and they didn't allow me, since all the scary, crazy stuff. But my dad bought the soundtrack for the show, and we used to listen to that. And I loved the first title song, of course. And then maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I just thought of Twin Peaks. Maybe I should look into that. Maybe it's good. So I bought it from this site, started watching, and just fell in love.
Yeah, that's a unique way to get into a show, is to become a fan of the soundtrack first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that though. It is a good soundtrack.
Yeah, oh, it's awesome.
It's good that people can enjoy it even without having seen the show.
Yeah. But I didn't like the second song because that's kind of scary. It was still good, but kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I've seen the show. Maybe I think this is the 6th time I see it.
Cool. All right, so back to the show. We get Dougie apparently died in the throes of passion.
Yeah.
And his death is an emergency as well.
Yeah. Oh.
And Andy puts on that mask. Don't do that. Don't touch that.
Yeah, that was it's creepy.
You don't know where that's been.
No.
Oh. I don't think he quite understood what he's reading in that book.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Doesn't understand anything for Andy.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder how he even presumably impregnated a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the mayor Dwayne gave a nice little performance here.
Yeah.
Sad about his brother.
Yeah. I like the music playing in this scene.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pieces.
It's the Herald music, isn't it?
No, I think
thought
it's...
it was.
Is it Audrey's Prayer?
Is it?
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, me neither.
I don't think it's Herald, though. Because
Oh, okay.
that one's really synthy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The murder weapon is the book. Did you have a point, Brad?
I was just gonna go on to the little scene outside the door there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You probably love that one.
Oh my gosh, I paused it right there, and I was like, this is great. Can I go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and spoil this quote because there's
Sure.
plenty of quotes in this episode, I think.
Yep.
But this might be one of my favorites. Are you the sheriff? Let's just say when something really big goes down, I'm the man.
Followed by, "Whoa."
Yeah,
I had that
I
quote
paused
too.
before that.
Yeah. It was a little out of place with his character. Why did they make him have to be like clumsy and fall when Andy opened the door?
It wasn't his fault.
Because she's
I
so
know.
lovely, of course.
Just
But Hawk is to be awesome all the time.
Yeah.
whenever he's awesome, they have to bring him down. It's the rule.
Yeah. You're gonna take it away from him.
That's right. He can never have anything.
Yeah. But look out, Hawk. She's a witch. She'll put her spell on you. Yeah, he totally speaks the truth, and he knows who the real cop
yeah.
in town is.
Yeah.
So awesome.
She's got terribly bad luck with men.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Mm.
And she thinks that braces gleaming in the moonlight is romantic.
So she likes guys with braces. She likes
men.
old guys. She's got weird tastes.
And it started out pretty bad for her, though. Breaking his jaw in 3 places. Or she didn't, but they had to do it.
Yeah.
And it got even worse ever since. So it started out pretty worse.
Maybe she's little Nicky's mom.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
She just abandoned him on some alleyway. I think she likes, as long as you're a man, as long as you have 2 legs and you have something in between. I think she's good to go with that.
I don't know, because I don't think that's the case. Like she went for this guy with
She has
braces. She
taste.
went for the old guy.
You think she has taste?
Everybody else is going for her. She's not
Yeah, but she's
interested
going along
in them.
with it.
It seems to me like she's just being herself, and everyone else is like drawn to her somehow. That's just how I see
through
it. but-
witchery.
Yeah.
Through which.
I'm with you, man. Yeah.
Okay, so now we get the wrestling scene.
Yes.
Best speech ever.
I know, that's what I wrote. I love the way he says athletes.
Athlete.
I love his little story. It's so funny.
He's trying to justify having this really much older woman on his wrestling team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's her moral and constitutional right.
I love that he mixes it up. He starts off with they'd never let an African American man on the team, and then finally saw him run and said, "Look at that Indian go." It's great.
It just shows he totally doesn't care about the story he's spinning. He just wants to get to the end of it so he can have her on the team.
Oh, did you guys notice the signs in the gym?
No?
Oh, there were some good ones. Let's see. One was I guess they're the Twin Peaks steeplejacks. Because like one is like steeplejacks will scalp the Warriors.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
And like a lot of them were just anti the other team. Massacre the Warriors. The Warriors can't reach the peak. And my favorite sign, Mike Nelson is the best.
That's awesome.
It is.
Which I forgot his name was Mike Nelson.
Did you say there's a significance to the name Mike Nelson?
Yeah, from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, right, yeah. So Nadine has to wrestle Mike, and she breaks his neck, apparently. According to that sound effect.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
But he seems fine.
She is terrifying, though.
Yeah.
She is.
Mike's days as a badass seem to be over.
I think a lot of people that were badasses kind of disappointed on that.
Yeah, it's true.
I think his badassness was in his mullet, and that seems to be gone.
Yes, that's right.
I love his outfit though. The red pants and gray shorts over the pants.
Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shorts over pants.
If you have to wear shorts, I feel that's the way to do it.
Not the Dick Tremaine way though.
It's too much leg.
Yeah.
So Nadine is very persistent. You think she's gonna get him in the end?
Most definitely.
He's gonna buckle and start dating Nadine.
But I think she'll actually lose interest in him before anything happens, so...
Oh, okay.
Or, like I said before, she might accidentally crush him.
What if Ed has to do a George McFly? That would be awesome.
Okay, then my next note is, can we skip this scene, please?
No, don't. It's funny.
That's what I wrote. So you guys can talk about this scene if you're. Are you fans?
Wait.
Lockers?
The what?
With the lockers, or?
Oh, sorry, I meant the Evelyn thing.
Oh yeah,
Skip
okay, yeah. The locker scene is
Skip
totally.
the locker scene, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Skip.
I didn't write anything for that. Sorry. Go.
No, me
I
neither.
did.
Okay,
Donna
yeah.
is a bitch.
But she's loving this.
Yeah.
Sweet revenge.
You've contended that Donna's a bitch since day one, I think.
In this case, I don't mind her acting like that. It's like the only permissible case, though.
Yeah, because it's Mike.
Yep.
Because he was an asshole to her, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so... Anything else there?
Nope.
Can we skip the next scene?
No!
No.
Guys, you talk about it. Tell us why you like this.
Okay, yeah, I can go first. I don't really know why I like it, but I think it's nice to see something outside of Twin Peaks. And even though all the actors are pretty bad actors that's involved in this plot, I find it's fascinating somehow.
Okay. That's one opinion. You're welcome to it.
Thank you.
Okay, the first time I was equally annoyed by this plot, but when I watched it again, I really, really enjoyed it because I realized something.
What?
Is his name Malcolm?
Yeah, Malcolm Sloan.
Yeah.
Exposition Malcolm. It's so damn funny because he comes in the scene out of nowhere and just spouts off an insane amount of exposition. Like a ton.
Yeah.
And he's like laying everything out as obvious as possible. And then he says, "I'm sorry if I'm being obscure." Which he's not in the least. And then he thanks James, and I don't know what he's thanking him for coming in and letting him talk for a really time, and then just walking out with nothing happening.
Yeah, and then he also says, "I gotta get back," but back to what? The guy's not home, and you're his driver, so what?
What was that scene?
He's probably just has to get back to shining the hood of the car.
Maybe.
It's probably one of the worst introductions to a character I've ever seen.
It's so funny.
I didn't find it too particularly interesting.
Okay.
And I was kind of thinking the same thing about the exposition that Brad was saying.
Yeah, that is a funny point, but that doesn't make it awesome in my book.
It's the fact that there's so much that I have to think they realize that at some point. Because when he comes back later, the exact same thing happens, only it's less sensible that he appears.
Brad, I think it just runs in the family. They both do it, so...
What's that, exposition?
Yeah, Evelyn did it too. Anyways, we learned that Evelyn is being beaten by her husband and that nobody can interfere.
Her husband's invincible, apparently.
Yeah. Thoughts? Anybody?
Not really.
Who cares?
Enough of that.
Over to Dead Dog
Yeah.
Farm. Dead Dog Farm with the real estate lady.
Yeah.
Possibly the strangest legend I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, explain the difference between the dead dog and the White Lodge. Are they the same thing? What's happening?
I don't know.
Something about feeling the dog's pain or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know either. I didn't pay that much attention to the story. But I find it very interesting, though, with people that can read car tracks.
Yeah, he does some actual detective work here.
Yeah.
Good work.
And it's very, exact. It's a sedan and a Jeep and a whatever. It's very... How can he see that on the
I don't know.
tire tracks?
Can't you put any tires you want on any car, almost?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
He's just that good.
Yeah.
Or it's
he's
that
cool.
convenient.
But he also discovers baby laxative and cocaine.
He tasted all. When he first went to the baby laxative, he got a pretty good fingerful.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if that's cocaine, Coop, I don't know about that.
He hasn't had any in a while. He needs to get his fix.
Yeah, he goes back to the sheriff's office. Okay, now we're gonna do your tests, see if you have cocaine in your system, see if you've been trafficking it. Oh, damn it!
But I don't understand, like, Matt was trying to explain to me why they mix baby laxative and cocaine together. I'm like, wouldn't that just make you poop? A whole lot?
It doesn't matter, but I assume it's just so they can pad it out and look like they have more cocaine than they do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you shit yourself, that's not really good.
They
I think that's
they
the
don't
reason
care.
it's baby laxative.
Yes,
It's already
Not
sold by
normal
that point.
laxative.
Yeah, it's already sold.
yes,
so.
but some people are very sensitive.
Too bad for them.
Wow.
Maybe I'm overthinking this.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the customer service on a coke dealer isn't really the best.
How'd that stuff make you feel? You okay?
What'd you guys think of the atmosphere around the property?
I like it. It's sufficiently creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it
Agreed.
too.
Next scene. As if Dick's outfit wasn't bad enough, it's actually a matching outfit with Nicky.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We still didn't get that montage, Brad, but
I know. I can see it in my head though, and it's awesome.
it's probably better than seeing it in, like, done for you.
Yeah.
Imagination's always way better.
So is Nicky justified in wearing shorts?
Yes, an 8-year-old child can wear shorts. A man cannot wear shorts.
At what age does it become inappropriate?
Yeah.
I think after 8.
Okay.
But Nicky can't help but be a bastard, it seems.
Yeah, really annoying.
He seemed
guess
a
go
bit
ahead.
innocent, though. He didn't seem to be like,
He's not nefarious?
no, not nefarious.
Okay. So it really is just random misfortune?
He's kind of
Yes.
he's like Lana.
Well, that's what I said. Maybe
Yeah.
she...
Yeah. Maybe you have a point there.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that's what you meant.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a kid, he's capricious, and he gets into hijinks. I don't know if he's necessarily evil.
Brad, I didn't think you would ever have sympathy for children.
Only when they're evil, only when they're possibly evil children. And they're hanging out with Dick Tremaine.
That's right.
Why do you need a manual to change the tires? It's just like 4 bolts and then new tire.
He's never done that.
Yeah.
It's too
And it's
technical.
yeah, it's very technical, and he's looking in the manual after every bolt is removed. So let's see now. Yeah, okay, another bolt. Yeah, and now another bolt. Yes.
Oh, and wiping the grease off in between the bolts.
Yeah, of course.
Gotta
Gotta keep clean.
changing a tire has nothing to do with fashion.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how he got his car propped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, really bad though. And I don't think they actually have a bad tire, because when the tire falls off, it doesn't seem to, be out of air or anything. So he's really a bad car handler or whatever.
For sure.
It's just a little
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just throws the whole tire out.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Do anyone know where they are? In the middle of nowhere?
No.
I tried to recognize the place, but There's a house in the background or something.
Yeah.
Or a lake.
Some-
Maybe, yeah.
Some random road.
Maybe they're hanging out by Leo's house. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. No, whatever.
It was quite possibly filmed by Leo's house. It does look like the same area.
Yeah.
So I thought it was kind of interesting that the kid looks like he's like totally bad, and then he kind of gets out of the car and looks into the woods, and then the car falls, and he gets scared, and you can really see like that he's not. He's just a little kid, right?
Yeah.
So I think the question is, did he psychic the car to fall,
Yeah.
or did he
did-
just was he actually scared?
Or did the evil in the woods make the car fall? Whoa!
Why do the woods want to stop Dick Tremaine? Damn you, evil woods!
So now we get.
Oh, I know. Wait. I know what it is.
Oh.
It's because he's wearing all that denim.
Oh, yeah.
I forbid you from wearing denim.
if Bob is in there, he's like, "Hey, that's my bag."
Wait a minute.
There can
Gonna
only
kill him
be
and
one.
steal his clothes.
There can only be one.
What happens next?
Oh yeah, it's in Truman's office, right? With the what is he? Colonel?
Colonel Riley.
Yeah.
It's an investigation about Briggs, and hooray, Brad! It's not space aliens.
Yay!
As widely speculated.
Yeah. So the messages came from within the woods. So yeah, those woods are creepy. More confirmation. What do you guys get out of this? Anything?
No, it's such a short scene, and I don't know what I can say without spoiling stuff, so I just keep quiet.
Okay.
The White Lodge is classified. Native American legend classified material.
Yeah, you'd think you could just go open a book or something.
I thought it was interesting that they were asking if there were any birds in the vicinity.
Yes.
Birds or owls.
Yes.
So birds are probably officially evil
In Twin Peaks.
in Twin Peaks, yeah.
But
Or they're a sign of things.
especially owls.
Yeah. He was asking him if he had any visual contact.
Mm.
I don't know if that would actually affect.
Yeah, making a difference.
Yeah.
No, you just
Did you hear an owl, or did you actually see one, Coop?
Did you taste it?
Shake his hand. Or...
did it try to possess your body?
Cooper, what I'm asking, were you raped by an owl?
Oh, jeez. Major Briggs's disappearance is worse than the Cold War? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one
It can't be.
major Briggs.
The Cold War was like a world-threatening nuclear threat, so
Denim wearing owls that rape people.
worse.
That's a worse threat.
It's worse than my worst nightmares.
I will say, also we find out he says that the Major was the best pilot he's ever known.
I can't picture him in a plane.
Well, I can later in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you not? It's so awesome.
So yeah, my next note is James is a bastard, big surprise. I wrote that when he smooched Evelyn. So
Well, he's only acting upon impulse. I mean, she's like totally slutting it up for him.
I want to be together forever, Donna. Evelyn.
Yeah.
He also has a completely one-track mind. Like,
Sex.
yes.
Yeah.
He says, I know what it's like to be alone.
Mhm.
When? When has he been
Yeah,
alone?
seriously.
On his motorcycle?
Before the
Even
series
then.
started.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, must have been.
He's probably referring to his bad parents.
Yeah, I guess. But I was thinking about the smooching part. I don't know, but Americans tend to have a different way of dating people than we Swedes have. When I date a person, I tend to stick to that person, and if I don't want to see her anymore, I say so. But I don't know if James and Donna, are they together or just dating, or...
As far as Donna knows, they're together still. He never
Yeah.
never said anything contradictory to that.
No.
It's all about drama in America.
Yeah, I guess.
On TV.
And because everything that happens on TV also happens in real life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brad. I'm like knocking your country.
Fine by me. Feel free.
It's probably not all that bad.
Can we skip this scene? The rest of it? Anyone else?
Yeah.
Any point?
No, there's nothing really important that happens.
She goes and kisses her husband.
Yeah.
I taste infidelity.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Smack.
I was thinking maybe he would smell James's grease covered body on her.
Maybe.
Maybe he does, but doesn't,
Yeah.
make anything of it. He smacks her later.
Yeah, that's right.
Next. What's next?
The Great Northern with Bobby and Audrey.
I love Audrey here. She plays Bobby so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like a little boy compared to her. He thinks he's conniving and sneaky, but seriously, she's the master.
Yeah, I like her too here. And here we also have the a case of infidelity, or what do you
Sort
call
of.
it?
Attempted.
Yeah, attempt to.
infidelity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also very strange to me because since Bobby loves, the name just fell off. But yeah, Shelley. They seem to have a very decent relationship going on.
Well, until Leo moved in full time.
And until her
Yeah.
face got covered in ketchup.
Yeah. But still, you don't do that.
No, even if your lover has ketchup face.
Yeah.
I love these Bobby and Audrey scenes. I want these kids to get together.
I was thinking during the scene that Audrey kind of needs to get laid. She was like laying it on really thick.
Then we get Ben is making a diorama of Gettysburg, and he's dressed as a Confederate general.
I love the just in the very beginning of this scene where the smoke is coming up from behind the small mountain.
Yeah.
It's in sync with the music that's playing, and also the next cut there's a slightly bigger puff of smoke coming up. It's also synced with the music.
That's cool. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, small detail. It's really nice.
Yeah.
My question is is he trying to reenact the Civil War, and it's because he's like such a low place, he's being the loser, or is he actually planning on being the loser that ends up winning and turning it around?
You're wondering if he's gonna change history and make the South win?
Yeah. Or if he's just actually internalized being a loser that much that's why he's the Confederacy.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
He's at such a low point. I want to see him turn around, damn it!
I like how Bobby, doesn't react to him playing with toy soldiers. Just, here's the pictures and can I get my money, please?
He can't really say much because Ben's his boss, so
Yeah, that's true.
kind of have to go along with it.
Yeah.
Go along with the craziness.
Maybe he'll get Bobby to join in at some point, start role playing with him.
Yeah.
It seems like he's just enjoying life a lot with building his furniture piles and history reenactments. He's reevaluated a little bit.
You think the stress of all that scheming lifted off of him is a good thing?
Yes, in some ways. Yeah.
Is this the first time we've actually seen Audrey's entrance into her little spy cave?
No, I think in one of the first episodes, the first time she snuck in there, I think we saw her.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she's looking in Johnny's room.
I just forgot because it strikes me of like how obvious the entrance is.
Yeah. So how much did he get for this? It's just one.
I don't think it said.
Can you guys, see it? I don't know how. I can't read American dollar money, so I don't know if it's a $1 bill or.
Neither
$20
can I. It's all green. It's so confusing.
Yeah. Brad?
Sorry.
Sorry, no.
I was working as a gas attendant one time, and I had an American customer. But since our 20s are green, they were going to get change for a 5, and I gave them change for a 20. They're like, whoa, the exchange rate's really good. And then I got chewed out at the end of the day because the till wasn't correct.
I'm coming to Canada and trying to bamboozle you now.
It work. I'm just used to associating green money with $20 bills.
Us and our rainbow dollars.
Our rainbow dollars. I like our rainbow dollars. What's next?
Catherine and Pete
All right.
drinking champagne.
Which is apparently the nectar of the gods. I thought that was mead.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea. It's a good piece of poetry, though.
Yeah.
I love Pete.
Me too.
Yeah. Is he drunk here, do you think?
It seems like it.
Yeah, there's one scene where he looks very, drunk.
He always looks like Popeye.
Yeah, well, yeah. I wrote, is Pete drunk or just ... Pete?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's up in the air. It's
Excellent.
ambiguous.
I like how Pete likes poetry and limericks.
Yeah.
And I love the way he speaks with one eye closed while shaking his head.
But isn't Pete always speaking, in poets, and he's always talking very funny. He's not like, casually talking. He's always have some quotes or whatever
Yeah.
up his sleeve.
Yeah, that's why I love him.
Yeah.
He's very
We all-
strange.
Yeah.
Josie's hair is so much better now.
Would you
It's
guys?
kind of foxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find she looks way better.
Is that the reason she looks different?
Yeah,
But there's no gel in her hair.
her hair looks really good. What'd you think of her, Kate?
I'm kind of liking it here. Josie being humbled a little and not having her way all the time.
So you're Team Catherine.
Oh yeah, all the way. Catherine is my hero.
It's just funny how Pete defends Josie, kind of. He's still mostly on Catherine's side. He's like mostly like, yeah, okay, let's be mean to her. I still feel kind of bad.
He loves Josie though. He
Yeah.
loves her.
Yeah.
He actually seems rather disgruntled, like really peeved that she's being treated like that. I wonder if he's got a plan up his sleeve.
To free Josie from bondage.
And so he doesn't know, I'm guessing, that Andrew is alive. Catherine doesn't trust him enough, or...
No, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
She's probably waiting for the perfect moment.
What do you think their relationship was, Pete and Andrew? Do you think they got along as brother-in-law, or were they enemies?
I'm guessing Andrew thought that Pete was pretty simple and beneath them,
Yeah.
and Pete was just his lovable self.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Pete.
How can you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Josie, she's total cute in this scene.
Still have a hard time liking her though.
Yeah, I know, but as for
Yeah.
the look
Even when
that
she-
she had,
Yeah.
Can you hate her even when she's wearing her little maid cap?
it's all jaunty.
Oh, the little
I
hat.
love it. Oh, I love a little maid cap.
Next scene, Coop sucks at chess.
We get an extreme close up of his lips too, and they're very smooth.
Yeah. It's a Donna shot where when she's speaking to the psycho.
Yeah, but Donna's lips suck.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
Not like that. Well, maybe like that.
Exactly like that.
Yeah. But Coop's lips are very smooth as well.
Yes, they are. His skin is very smooth as well.
Yeah.
Do you think he exfoliates?
I think so.
You think he uses Gillette? He's very well shaved.
He probably has some Tibetan method of exfoliating.
Yeah.
He uses like I don't know, salts found in the Tibetan mountains or something.
Do you notice he has got his little nerd patch
Yeah.
and
Nerd patch?
yeah.
Bookhouse book patch.
Oh yeah.
And I love when there's the knock at the door, he takes it and he puts it in his pocket, right over his heart where it belongs.
Aww.
Nerd.
Yeah.
He says that there's still a possibility of imprisonment during his speech to Diane.
Especially with that cocaine in his system now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's a good thing there's laxatives, because then he'll expel it really quickly.
hopefully.
How do you guys think this will, evolve? What will happen?
Yeah, because we get Audrey coming in, and she has the photos of Hank, and those kind of clear Coop.
Yeah.
So how do you guys think it's gonna go from here? Is he off the hook?
Deus Ex Machina! Yeah, I mean, it's insane. This plot, which was kind of thrown together to begin with,
Yeah.
has been taken care of, I think, exceptionally simply. So, I don't know, maybe it's done. But at the same time, if there's a chance of him being imprisoned now, which I wasn't aware of at first, and if we'll remember, was it last episode where he said, I have no defense whatsoever for myself?
Yeah.
Super.
I think I have something that says, yay, Audrey,
Okay.
with like 12 A's.
Why is that?
Because she's so awesome at what she puts her mind to. So she found some pretty good evidence for Coop there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
And then she gets totally inspired when Denise comes in.
It's hilarious. It's awesome.
She
But
doesn't.
how can she not see that he's a he?
David Duchovny is that good.
Yeah. Even with this, you can slightly see his beard.
He's just got a very masculine jawline.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't think he could ever really pass.
I don't know, though. He makes a pretty sexy woman regardless.
I know. I really don't mind looking at him like that.
No, he looks really nice. He's very convincing.
Brad, are you strangely attracted?
Amazingly, I'm not somehow. I don't know. I mean, we've got a scene, and there's David Duchovny, and there's Audrey. But for some reason, I'm more pulled towards Audrey.
Why?
That's strange.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
What is it about a man in drag, though? Everybody seems to like that usually.
It's a fun time.
It is.
It's the whole basis for British humor.
It's true. I just there's something about it. Like, a lot of girls like that. They love they love a good man in drag thing,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Well, 17th century, the biggest thing in the world was women dressing as men.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, all the comedies. Like, there's a whole division of, like, restoration comedies, especially English comedies. There were men wearing sexy man pants.
Wow.
The audiences went crazy because it's like these women, they're wearing pants and you can see the shape of their figure.
Oh, blasphemy.
How the times have changed.
I reacted to the to Coop presenting the evidence that he said that I found this at the dog farm. How can he, prove that he found it there and not in his car?
I didn't think about that. Oop, your story doesn't hold water. I'm sorry, you're going to jail.
Yeah. Because he is the one giving the evidence for him not being guilty. So
It's true, we should have got that real estate lady to give the evidence.
yeah, not good.
She can back him up regardless. She was there.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Unless she dies. Oh.
Yeah. So Audrey gets her smooch with Coop.
Aw.
I thought this was over.
No, but it's very satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah, very satisfying. I like that.
It's far from over.
It's far from over.
Yeah, I think it's picking up and gaining speed.
The Audrey Coop thing?
Yeah.
So how do you think it's going to go then?
I think eventually, they'll be together. I don't know. Does it seem unrealistic to you guys?
Not at all.
I don't know.
Brad?
Coop originally didn't want any part of it, but I don't know, that kiss.
I wish it
Technically-
would, but I don't see it happen.
He's not an agent right now, so I think that he's let his guard down somewhat.
Yeah, there's a point.
So Denise isn't gay, I guess? Judging from
No.
the quote?
I love that quote.
Yeah, I don't steal it, anyone. So I'm guessing Denise goes both ways. That's how I'm seeing it.
Well, didn't he say in the previous episode that he just liked, he liked having women's clothes?
Yeah, but then he made a pass kind of at Harry.
I think he was just trying to creep him out, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know.
Because he just wanted to get back at Harry for making that stupid comment.
Hey,
And also with Ernie later in this episode. He likes freaking them out a bit.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. I think he enjoys the power.
Yeah.
Right.
Power of a woman.
So, do you guys think that Audrey is on the career path of becoming an FBI agent, maybe?
she should
After
be.
this?
Yeah, definitely.
I hope
She
so.
seems to be very inspired, anyways.
Ed and Norma is next. Starting to reminisce about the good old days. These two just need to get together already.
Yeah.
Leave your horrible spouses.
It's a very, long story, this,
Yeah.
the Ed and Norma. It's going on forever.
Are you interested in this story at all?
Well,
Could you
I liked it the first time I saw the series, but no, I like Ed and I like Norma, so I don't have anything against the scenes with them.
Mhm.
But it's not that I'm nailed to my chair every time I see it. It's okay.
The thing is, it's what they broke up right after high school.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
So and they're 35.
Mm-hmm.
It's been some time. Did they just has it been awkward for all that time, or did they just not see each other in this extremely small town for a few years?
It must have been awkward the whole time. There's no way you can avoid each other.
I think they've been secretly seeing each other on and off anyway.
It seems like it, yeah. From even the first episode, they had secret meeting in the roadhouse.
See,
Yeah,
my
I
thinking
think
was
so.
maybe they avoided each other, and when Hank got sent to prison, maybe that's when it started up.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a good point.
Because I don't know, it just seems like there's no way it's been dragging on for 15, 16 years like this.
Yeah, you're probably right. They probably just the flame got ignited when Hank was out of the picture, and Nadine was
Yeah.
obsessed with her drapes.
Yeah.
The good old days.
I wonder if Nadine
Good old
really
days,
was always this crazy, or if just like she became crazy. I'd like to know her backstory a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of want something. I want a big payoff for Nadine,
hmm
and I would really like to see her come victorious in some form or fashion. Where it's maybe like one of these like owl spirits or whatever has like been trying to break down her psyche or whatever. And the fact that she's so crazy is only because she's holding back the floodgates against these things.
So you want it to become something more serious and
Well, I just think that because I do like her so much as a character, and I don't see any good way that her story can end without either being sadly tragic and she's a sad casualty of the plot, or just wacky hijinks ending equally wacky. So that's what I would do with it.
you want her to be weaved in a little bit more rather than just a side plot for laughs.
Yeah, well, I think it would be nice. I think it would be nice to give her something significant to do before it's all said and done.
Yeah, I guess the problem is right now she has no connection to anybody really. But
And I would like to see that. I just think it would be interesting to see her made noble.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, yeah.
What do you got next, Caitlin?
Next.
By the way, I was very sad that the soup board was blurry this time around. The
Yeah.
soup board?
Couldn't see
Couldn't
the soup.
see it.
So, we have a terrified Dick that comes in.
Oh, just
like-
I have a thought.
Okay, go ahead.
With the previous scene with Hank's domino piece.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Has it done anything with that, or is it just for recognition that oh, it's Hank seeing them?
Probably.
Because he's been sucking it and all kinds of scary stuff.
Now he places it on the counter and gets
Yeah.
rooms.
He probably, opens the bathroom door with the domino in his hand.
I think it's
Flushes the toilet with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wipes his yeah.
Always wash your dominoes.
Yeah, Andy comes in and he's looking. I mean, Dick comes in and he's
Let
looking
Caitlin
for.
talk. She was talking.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm standing up for you, Caitlin.
Aw, thanks.
I just hit him really hard, too.
Oh, thank you. I tend to hit people, so... so yeah, a really terrified Dick comes in, and what happens in the background is really good. Lucy sees him, starts fluffing up her hair, and he looks around and sees Andy and goes off for him.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's the best thing with this whole scene.
I like Dick and Andy together.
Okay, wait, guys. Okay, Claire, if you're listening, here's what I want. I want a sketch of Dick Tremaine and Andy dressed up as Batman and Robin.
Oh my god. Oh, frig.
Nice. Which one's which?
I think Dick's definitely
Isn't it-
Batman. Come on.
Yeah. It's all,
That's quite an undertaking. Good luck, Claire.
Or a
Yeah,
Photoshop from anybody. Just make this happen.
Photoshop would be easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how Dick comes in and he just sucks Andy into his problem. He's like, we have a problem. This is not Andy's problem at all.
I love it.
This is your problem, Dick. He's your little brother.
Well, it's obviously Andy's problem because he's competition, and he's the only reason that Dick ever had to do this helping hands thing.
All the more reason for Andy to stay out of it and let Dick spiral.
yeah. I think this is a very crazy and very it's a strange way they take this plot thing.
Mm-hmm.
That he's a dangerous child
This is definitely where Adam Sandler got the idea for his Little Nicky movie.
Yeah, Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
you plagiarizer.
Little Nicky may be the devil. Yeah. That sounds like a movie.
How
Oh,
great
yeah,
is that
that's-
thought bubble?
Yeah.
How great.
Yes.
You mean Andy's thought bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I loved it. Oh man, I want to see inside of Andy's brain. I want to see his imagination. I bet you it's like a little circus going on in there. There's little like bears with tutus and.
That reminds me of 30 Rock. There's a character named Kenneth who sees everybody as a Muppet.
Nice.
That's wicked. Oh man, that's the best.
Yeah, but overall, I think this is so. It's pretty far fetched. It has really nothing to do with Twin Peaks at all. I think this.
I totally hated this the first time through.
Yeah,
Enjoyed this time.
still do.
Brad's enjoyment of this is not melting your heart like it melted mine.
No.
Come on, let it in.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a bit. Open the door. No.
Yeah, like I say, I will still never accept Evelyn and James.
Oh, it's great, Matt. Get over it. Just look at it as a bad B movie.
Yeah. So, Lana. Want to talk about Lana's whole deal here?
Well, we find out that Dougie died of a heart attack, and not of witchcraft, although that could be, up in the air.
Any thoughts on Lana and her appeal?
No. Was she good looking at that time?
I guess she's okay. She's not.
Right.
She's not.
Well, she's not ugly, but it's.
Yeah.
She's not the. She doesn't have that effect on me.
She has confidence, though, I guess, and she exudes kind of that she's a very sexual being. So I think that's what attracts men to her.
It's that southern charm, right, Brad?
It's that old black magic has me in its spell.
No, I don't. She must be a witch. That scene with Lucy when she comes in and they're all in there with her.
Yeah.
So
And
great.
they're pouring the milk.
I know.
She's gotta be a witch.
It's lovely.
That was terrifying.
I love that. Like, apparently Hawk's been with her all day long.
Yeah. Stop. They should.
You think he got lucky?
Definitely. It's Hawk.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I want these people to stop coveting Hawk's gal.
Yeah, he's, he's trying to get somewhere with
He doesn't
this
mind
lady.
sharing, though, I guess.
Can we talk about the story she's telling?
Sure.
Yes.
Something about, you know how big those horses are? And then my cousin, he's a clown, he has to stand in the middle of them and take his clown costume completely off.
Hilarious.
What?
What kind of rodeo is that?
I don't want to know.
You don't want to see a naked clown.
No.
No, especially, I was always... Okay, this is, kind of not really related, but I'm always disturbed when I see, people that are naked, but they still have shoes and socks on.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing more disturbing. It's just something off about that. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
But they have shoes and socks on and clown white.
Yeah, exactly.
Move on from here. Next scene. Who's that with the legs?
Oh man, those legs.
Do you think those were a real woman's legs? Because there's no pan up, there's a cutaway. Those were not David Duchovny's legs.
No, he's got pretty nice legs.
Yeah. I guess some guys do have good legs in high heels.
Yes. I honestly think that his legs rival Tim Curry's legs in Rocky Horror.
You never know, Matt. You too may have good-looking legs with heels on.
Maybe, I just gotta shave him and find
yeah,
out.
you gotta shave.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for Brad. Is a man wearing a skirt okay compared to men?
Good question.
Wow, that is a weird gray area.
But you shave your legs so you don't have that unseemly
Right.
leg hair.
You know what? I'll give it a pass.
Okay.
I'll give it a pass.
So what about a man in a kilt?
It depends. If you're just some douchebag that's like, I wear a kilt, blah. You know that douchey college frat guy wearing a kilt thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will not. That does not pass.
So you if you were gonna wear a kilt, you can't be a douchebag.
Right.
Denise catches Ernie. Yeah, and then they bring him to the Great Northern. Lightning. Ernie has excuses. They tortured me.
He's like a big child.
Yeah, he is.
There's way too much lightning in this scene.
Yeah, it's going like crazy. I would take cover.
At the same time, we learn, I guess, a little bit about what the big giant financial scheme was, and it was basically he has to sell drugs.
Yeah, anyone could do that. They don't need Ernie.
Yeah.
Maybe the baby laxative was Ernie's idea. I don't know.
Oh,
This is how you can spread out your profits.
It sounds like he would come up with something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ernie the Computer Niles.
Oh, jeez.
He knows everything about baby laxative.
Maybe he's actually Ernie the babysitter Niles.
He actually reminds me a bit of, the neighbor in Dennis the Menace.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who
Walter
plays him.
Matthau?
Yeah, I don't know the name of him.
Yeah, that's the name of the actor. Yeah, he kind of looks like him.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson! So yeah, Ernie totally couldn't tell Denise was a man until he was told.
Yeah, same thing there.
Then he recoils in horror.
I don't know if he was enjoying that hand.
He was.
Yeah.
At first, he was.
Yeah.
I like how he keeps trying to talk himself out of it, and they have no patience for him whatsoever. They're just like, shut up, Ernie, shut up.
Yeah.
He wants to make sure he gets those excuses in.
Yeah.
He's a coward for sure.
Yeah.
How do you think this plan's gonna go out? Is it gonna go off without a hitch? It's gonna work out?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
I disagree. Never without a hitch.
I say that this plot has been too convenient to begin with, and they're working through wrapping it up.
Yeah. They want to move on to their next story, whatever that may be.
We gotta get to Wyndham Earl.
No, they want to focus more on James and Evelyn.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of which,
Speaking of which,
I like my segue.
Evelyn gets smacked around.
This is
Yeah.
this is when I noticed how ridiculous this character is.
Which one, the brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night. First of all, I don't know how James hears the fighting, because it seems to be taking place in another part of the house.
Yeah.
Sound
Yeah.
carries really well.
Plus there's
Yeah.
thunder and lightning.
But immediately after the fighting starts, Exposition Malcolm comes in and gives us another, foray of random exposition.
I noticed in this scene he looks a lot like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He's just got that same pinched face.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the hairdo.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking. I need to go to the washroom.
Jeez, Matt.
Are we doing a washing break? Because I need one too.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Yeah, go.
Go for it.
Being under this blanket makes me really hot, and then being hot makes me have to go to the bathroom. Okay. Maybe I also drink some water, but...
So.
I go for some blueberry juice.
I'm pouring some more coffee.
I'm gonna go get water.
So do you guys still enjoy doing this podcast as much as in the beginning? Or even more, maybe?
I'm still having fun with it.
Yeah? That's good.
'Cause we got the big Laura Palmer mystery out of the way, so now it's just more focusing on, I think, the fun things.
I'm back.
Which, yay.
Good. Yeah.
Matt's not, though.
What are the fun things, Brad? Exactly.
I think especially in these episodes that aren't as, elaborately dark and deep, I'm having fun with these little adventures and forays and Dick Tremaine and whatnot. So
Yeah.
it may
It's a
not be
bit funny.
cool, it may not be epic or great, but it's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. B-movie fun.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, if you can enjoy a B movie, you can enjoy these scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I
would
enjoy
rather-
all of them.
I would rather watch something that's a little weird and wacky and not aspiring to be something great than to watch something that's supposed to be great and fails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
At least they don't take themselves overly seriously, which is kind of
No.
nice.
Yeah.
I think this Evelyn plot does.
I don't think it does. That's what I'm thinking, especially with Exposition Malcolm.
They must be doing it on purpose. There's no way.
I think they're
Yeah.
really trying to make us interested in the James character.
I don't think so. I think as much parody of soap opera as they do in the show, I feel like this is just a giant parody.
It's either it falls flat for people or it works, I guess.
Yeah.
But maybe most people, if that's what they were doing, most people probably didn't get it.
You may be the first person I've ever heard of that doesn't hate this, Brad.
I did the first time, but it was when I was watching our boy Malcolm the second time that it cracked me up. Because what is he doing? why does he show up in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
What is he doing outside of James's room?
Yeah, he's got himself a little buddy there. Buddy.
I'm pretty sure they have adjoining rooms in the
Yeah.
in the serpent's quarters.
Oh, I see you're awake. Let me come into your room. Yeah, here's what's going on. Yeah, I never. I just don't get involved. This has been going on for a really long time. Blah blah blah. Bye.
I find it really weird that we're just not in Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
just-
that's most people's contention with this. Why are we following him out of Twin Peaks?
Yeah, it's an unnecessary plot, definitely.
I really don't see the purpose of it, but I guess Eye Candy James wants to have something more to do.
Mm.
Yep.
Did we mention that Malcolm swore that he was going to kill Mr. Marsh?
He'll never get around to it.
If he does, he'll do one of those giant James Bond villain speeches first.
And then be foiled.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on.
No, Matt, let's stay.
The Briggs home. Bobby comes home. I like the touch of the telescope in the window.
Yeah, that's good.
Like she's watching for his return.
Either that or Major Briggs just likes watching the stars. Either one works.
Yes.
Did you notice the owl lamp?
Yes, I wrote that down.
Yeah,
Ceramic. But it's ceramic. Brad,
Yeah.
are you okay with that?
If it wasn't so appropriate to the Briggs family and the show, I would be against it. But it's appropriate.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
But I would break it.
Oops.
The wind.
Yes.
Yeah, I like this scene.
Yeah, I like Bobby connecting with his mom, kind of the way he connected with his dad. I like
Yes.
Bobby being nice to his parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
behaving a bit normal for once.
The Briggs family in its entirety is fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I overall like the Briggs story, and I like that he was coming back, and in a very strange way,
Yeah, so he's
dressed as a pilot.
seems to be dressed as a World War I pilot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where the hell was he?
and
So,
yeah, also this goes against the 1 day per episode theory, I guess, because did he disappear last episode?
The one before that.
Okay, it was the one before that. Okay, then never mind.
But it's also, not only is he dressed with, aviator cap and this scarf and looking very World War One-ish, he's also like, how long have I been gone? And he's all scruffy and what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his aviator outfit. It's probably the best outfit.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, besides Denise's power suit.
This is such a good scene. I love
Yeah.
it.
I like the Briggs family.
Yes.
Fix me a drink, boy.
Oh, yeah, I love this.
Put out that cigarettes.
And Bobby actually does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the days of Bobby being an antagonist to his parents are over?
It's so weird seeing them together because it's hard to associate Bobby with his parents.
He looks nothing like them.
He looks nothing like him, but he also, like, his actions, it's like, I don't know how the Major lets this nonsense go on.
Yeah, it's true.
So, things are not okay.
You get a little warning at the end.
I was really scared that the Major was going to disappear again immediately.
Yeah, when he first appeared and the lightning flashed and he appeared in the room looking kind of like off into the distance, it almost seemed like he wasn't really in the room and it was like just a manifestation of him, and I expected when the lightning stopped he would be gone.
I was expecting him to give some kind of dire warning, and then like the lightning would flash and he would be gone again, and forever, which would make me sad.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a very strange ending scene with the clouds.
Yeah.
Very non-peakish, I think.
Oh, also, just to backtrack a split second.
Yeah, sure.
When Bobby's relating the dream to his mother, and talking about like the White Building and all that, I feel like that definitely must tie into the whole White Lodge thing going on.
Quite possibly. So do you think Briggs has been to the White Lodge? Is that where he went, or
Black Lodge?
possibly the Black Lodge?
Fuchsia Lodge.
What would you guess?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
All right, wait till the info comes in. Are we want to do our ratings? That's the end of my notes.
Not ready yet.
No.
Well, wait. I'll think about it.
Okay. Is everyone ready to do ratings?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give this one 6.5 out of 10 devil children. And yeah, it's okay. It's kind of lackluster. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have seven transvestites out of 10, maybe, or white owls, maybe. It's an okay episode.
Yeah,
there's enough excitement to keep my interest up. A lot of just blaha.
It's similar to the previous episode where there's a lot to like and a lot to dislike.
Yes.
And I think the next episode is very similar. These three are kind of a trilogy of mediocreness.
Yeah.
You guys, I think maybe it's because everyone keeps saying how bad these episodes are and how bad things are gonna get. But I am really enjoying these episodes.
Well, it's the first time you see the show, so I enjoyed them the first time I saw them too.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I hated them the most when I watched them.
Because I was kind of surprised because someone told me that Twin Peaks was good the first season, and then a bit in the first, or the bit of the first episodes in the second season, and then it just went downwards. But I think the first time I saw the whole series, I enjoyed every episode equally.
That's good that you guys are enjoying it. Enjoying these scenes that most everyone hates.
Overall I enjoyed it. There was a lot of fun. Dick Tremaine, the Briggs family, Audrey, good things. So I give it 7 out of 10 sexual adventuresses.
Adventuresses?
That's what he said.
Oh.
I'm gonna give it a 7 cute little maid caps out of 10.
Aww.
Yeah, like it wasn't terrible. There's just lots of neat little things that you'll find in the episodes, like the whole Audrey thing. I like what's happening there, and the Lucy, Dick, Andy thing is just like entertaining, even though it's not a particularly interesting storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just but barely keeping my interest, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a 7.5 symmetrical pyramids. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed this episode a lot more the second time around.
Oh, me too.
Well,
definitely.
the third time, I guess. This is the third time I've been watching it.
Yeah. The first time I watched this, I probably would have gave it a 5.
Yeah, probably same here. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot more. So yeah, it's just kind of...
Why do you think that is? That you enjoyed more the second time?
I guess I could kind of... Because I probably took the show a lot more seriously the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, the more I watch it, the more I see the fun in it. And I think this podcast is helping me see the fun in it a lot more, too.
Yeah.
We kind of
really
laugh at stuff, yeah. It's kind of just, we get to have fun with it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take a lighthearted tone with our quote-unquote review.
Yeah.
Not everyone likes it.
No.
No, I actually had a hard time in the beginning.
Yeah.
I fucking hated Brad. Sorry, Brad. But you grew on me, mister, so you don't worry.
Strong.
Yay.
I love it.
Reactionary sass.
Reactionary sass. I can grow on you like a fungus.
No, because Twin Peaks has always been to me a very serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
And to listen to this and you're dissecting everything and you're making mock of people and yeah.
So what made you go? What made you continue listening?
I don't know.
You're just bored.
I liked that it was a podcast about Twin Peaks, and I enjoyed listening to the music that was playing during the podcast, and I'm actually not a big podcast listener. Mm-hmm. This is actually the first I've listened to every episode.
Oh,
great.
Cool.
Yeah, so I guess my love for Twin Peaks just made me going.
Sweet. I guess it helps out we're the only one out there.
Yeah.
We're your only option.
Yep.
Don't advertise that other people should do this. No, I feel... I should tell you, Alexander, that I felt like the exact same way. I'm usually a very serious person, and I like to take the things that I watch very seriously, but there comes a point though sometimes where the things that I do watch, I realize that, you have to find like the sense of humor in it.
It's
I
just
guess. So,
entertainment.
yeah, it's entertainment. Because sometimes I get upset because other people don't take things as seriously as I do.
She punched me when I didn't like The Dark Knight as much as her.
That's the way to go.
But now I'm over it. I know Christian Bale is ridiculous.
He's the worst Batman. Okay, he's not worse than...
Who can take a Michael Keaton seriously? He's got as Bruce Wayne. He's got curly hair.
Yeah.
Curly hair and weird eyebrows.
Michael Keaton was the best.
No, the worst.
Michael Keaton.
Weird eyebrows, though.
Alright, so let's just do one quote each because we're running long. And
Matt.
we have some long feedback, too.
But I'll cut it down.
No.
One quote.
Oh, but I have so many.
Well, pick your best one.
I'll try.
I don't have that many, so maybe I can go first.
Sure.
I think maybe I just have 3 of them. Oh well. This is from the first scene with Ben and Bobby, where Ben says, "Admiration is for poets and dairy cows, Bobby."
I don't know what that means.
No, me neither.
Bobby.
That's a good quote.
Yeah, it is.
I have a quote.
Okay.
Of course.
Is it your best one?
I don't know. I might stick another one after. This is Andy. Once stimulated, the female will respond in such a way that the skin around her... Oh my god!
Yeah, that's good.
Here's one from Dick/Andy. What happened? Did his parents die? Nicely deduced, Andrew.
I have a little one from Mike. Donna, this is serious. I'm gonna end up in traction.
Number one thing to know about Nicky is that throughout his brief life he has been very confused and perhaps traumatized by persistent random misfortune.
Nicholas, get out of the car!
Nicholas. Oh yeah, I actually laughed at that scene, or that part of the scene.
Can I say that Malcolm Sloan quote that I really want to say?
All right.
It's so bad. Malcolm Sloan. Sloan as in Evelyn's brother. Mr. Marsh's driver as in bring that car around, James.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Exposition Malcolm.
It's horrible. Horrible.
Alright, so I'm gonna... What's new in the Facebook group, because we're running long, but go to the Facebook group, there's lots of cool stuff.
There's always cool
There's
stuff.
been lots of discussion lately.
Yeah, a lot of new members.
Yeah, it's jumping.
Yeah.
Alright. Feedback. This one's from Tammy. She's our co-host on the Carnival podcast, and she's going through Twin Peaks for the first time with us.
Hi Twin Peaks crew. As a first-time viewer, I have been a bit afraid of these bad episodes, but I have to tell you, there are definitely some highlights. Here are a few things that I loved. Molly Shannon, yay! Smooth talk King Hawk. Is there nothing he can't do? Any scene Denise was in, I love his character so much, and Audrey thinking he was really a woman was amazing. Andy's ridiculous version of Devil Little Nicky. It made me laugh out loud. But alas, there were definitely some low points. I truly hope Little Nicky doesn't stick around too long. I really hate that kid. Well, I like Nadine's craziness. She kind of freaked me out this episode. I thought she was going to kill Mike. The Evelyn James storyline, when they made out, I threw up a little in my mouth. So gross.
Agreed.
I do not approve of Bobby flirting with Audrey. She is way too good for him.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't approve of Audrey flirting with Bobby either.
But she's doing it to,
with a purpose.
As a means
With
to
a purpose, still.
Okay, and just a random thought. Is Audrey and Willy Wonka related? Her skills to escape through tiny doors has left me to believe that her next employment adventure will be selling snozberries, rescuing Oompa Loompas, aka Michael J. Anderson, and luring children into her creepy house of candy. Anyways, loving the show on the podcast. Can't wait to reach the good episodes again. Tammy.
Me too, Tammy.
Yep.
If
I'm still having fun, though.
If Gene Wilder came on the Twin Peaks show, I would be in heaven.
That would be awesome.
He would fit.
Yeah, he would totally fit.
Alright, so we got another one here from... well, I'll just read it. Hi, all. I'm Dave Maraska, also known in the podcasting world as Dave the Clone with a K. I've actually contacted you guys on the Facebook page a bit over a month ago, and have been listening to all your episodes as they've been released. I'm a longtime Twin Peaks fan, and have been really enjoying listening to your experience watching the show with two people who've seen it all before. How you guys are able to keep spoilers in check is beyond me. And two people who haven't. I've often introduced people to this show in the same manner, and it's always fun watching newbies get their first trip through Twin Peaks. I so love this show, and will always laud its cancellation after Season 2 as one of the great TV travesties in modern history, followed by the cancellations of Carnival and Flash Forward. I'm writing from the email address I use for my Fringe podcast, the newly created Fringe Cast, and I'm writing from this address to openly ask if any of you are Fringe fans. After listening to 19 of your episodes on the historically iconic Twin Peaks, I feel like I've gotten a good handle on your TV fandoms and the way you analyze shows you like, and wonder if Fringe crosses into those zones for any of you. I'd like to make this an official invite email to any of you who would be interested in possibly being guest hosts on the Fringe Cast.
I love Fringe. It's one of my favorite shows.
Oh, really? You should take him up on it.
Yeah, you should go.
I have never seen it.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Oh, it's excellent. You need to watch it.
Yeah?
We completely lost Brad.
No.
He'll be back.
He's back.
He keeps appearing and like disappearing.
Yeah. Add to conference.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, guys.
How was the White Lodge?
Terrifying.
You've been away 2 days, you know?
What?
What are you wearing? What's that you're wearing right now?
A scarf and a skirt.
Was it a
shave?
skort?
No sport.
He's wearing skirts, so no. He's gonna kill himself. Okay, let's continue with this email. I absolutely love that you guys went to a format where you had guest hosts each episode. As for Twin Peaks, it is a sad time in that journey when the true nature of Leland, and then by default Bob, is revealed, and the show moves away from the Who Killed Laura Palmer storyline. Network executives be damned for thinking this needed to be disclosed. Though on the flip side, what kind of awesome special agent would Dale Cooper be if it took him more than a season or two to solve this crime? That's true. I'll say that I definitely have a bit of bias because I watched the first season at the beginning of Season 2 as they aired on TV, so there's a nostalgia element. In general, I give the show a bit of leeway for a couple things. Like, one, this was the early 90s, no cell phones, no internet, basically what we think of as the Dark Ages. It's amazing they were able to solve anything in these days. 2, there's a darkness in these old woods that a secret society, the head member of which is also the sheriff, has been charged with combating. So Twin Peaks is not like all the other small towns in America. In fact, it's more like the island of Lost than a small town. And 3, there was really nothing quite like this on TV ever before. From Twin Peaks grew the hunger in TV audiences for shows like X-Files, Carnival, and Lost. So if this was the first attempt of television programming to evolve, there were clearly growing pains, possibly helmed by David Lynch being the biggest. I love Lynch, but know so many who don't because he's too bizarre and sometimes downright scary. See Inland Empire? No, I haven't. Makes Lost Highway, I've seen that one, and Mulholland Drive look like children's films.
Ooh, and Lost Highway's really creepy.
Note that Twin Peaks could also refer to the valley between the White Lodge and the Black Lodge, where normal humans are left to patrol and wonder at the seeming battle between the two. One is light, one is dark. This is also represented in Carnival, so thank you, Twin Peaks, for making these other shows possible. Alright, sorry this email turned into a novella. Love your show. Can't wait to hear all the reactions to the next bit of storytelling. Very interesting. See you in the Black Lodge.
Then he has quotes.
Then he quotes the Fire Walk with Me
poem.
So thanks Dave. I love reading a lot of feedback like that. Sounds like Caitlin is a fan of Fringe, so if you want to put out the invitation to her, I don't know if she'll accept it or not.
I love that show so much, I don't think I could not. I mean, I would accept it.
Totally,
you
totally
couldn't not podcast about it.
Yes, that's it.
You're just so excited, oh my god!
And then I'm going crazy under my blanket.
You're losing oxygen.
All I can see is like your hair, like all staticky against.
I don't even like know which way I'm facing anymore. It's kind of disorienting.
The room is spinning.
I could be back in Canada for all I know.
You can always pretend.
But yeah, I haven't seen that show, and I haven't seen a lot of shows because I haven't had cable for a long time. And we only watch shows if they're on free, well not free, but if they're on Netflix streaming in Canada, or if somebody has DVDs they can lend us. That's how we get our shows. Either you guys ever seen Fringe?
No.
I have not.
No?
Never heard of it.
Oh, well,
Blasphemy.
But maybe I should check it up.
Caitlin will educate us.
Was that the show that they did the Twin Peaks parody of?
No,
that was another.
Psych.
Oh
Another
yeah, Psych.
excellent
Yeah,
show.
I'm so confused. There's way too many shows out there.
All right, Brad, let's get to Caitlin's. Ah, damn it!
Oh!
Looking at Caitlin.
Matt,
I was
so
looking
much
at Caitlin.
anger.
I'm angry at myself. Myself, because I do this every time.
You should practice.
There's no time.
All right.
Put a name tag on.
Podcast pressure. Brad knows this.
I do it all too well. We've got an email here from Claire. Greetings, Twin Peaky people. That's hard to say. Greetings, Twin Peaky peoples and special guest. Before I watched this episode, I read the synopsis and realized that I remember virtually nothing from this episode. It's just one of those that falls out of my brain when looking back at the series. So, first shot, anyone else think that Ben's office has been invaded by a poltergeist, judging by those chairs on the desk? Poor Ben really is losing the plot now. Get that man a sandwich.
A cheese baguette.
Yes. Did Lana stop and grin at Bobby as she ran by screaming, or am I imagining things?
I saw that too.
What? Oh man.
Brad, don't scream. Yes, Dick is wearing shorts. But don't they go well with his fleecy denim jacket?
They totally do.
Frollo is dead, but at least he sounds like he was having fun last evening. How dare they play Harold's theme over that scene, though?
Oh, it was Harold's theme.
That music is reserved for creepy creeper botanist only, damn it. Is Hawk offering himself to Lana as a cure for a curse? He is that awesome, and I really wouldn't be surprised if he also has mythical healing sex powers.
That'd be awesome.
It's weird seeing Donna and Mike back at school while Audrey and Bobby move into the world of business.
Yeah.
Definitely. I miss Cooper's dark suits. Also, how does Cooper know what baby laxatives taste like?
Oh man.
Good point.
Okay, I tell a lie. I always remember the Dick and Nicky scene with the tire change. Their matching outfits are just adorable. It's like Nicky is Dick's very own Build-A-Bear.
Oh, gee.
We have scenes with James and Evelyn. I have no words to say about this except for the following. This is exactly why I don't watch soap operas. And two, if that guy is really your brother, then I'm Gloria Swanson. Where did Ben get all the Civil War soldiers? Do you think he's into Warhammer too? I put him as a high elves kind of guy.
Oh, Claire, I had no idea.
Cooper still wants to set up a home and raise a family. At this point in the email, Claire raises her hand and waves it around wildly.
Ooh, me.
Okay, I may have a filthy mind, or it may just be down to my deafness. But when Norma said, "Are you going to eat that pie or just push it around on my china?" I heard something completely different. I won't say what, but I'm sure you can imagine. And I'm sure Ed wouldn't mind Norma saying that to him either. Wowzers. Nice. That shot of Andy imagining Nicky as a devil was just weird and doesn't fit in with the show. This isn't Nickelodeon, people. Oh, I love that. Dick reciting Shakespeare makes me so much happier than it really should. Agreed. Major Briggs is back, and I'm so glad that he was only away for one episode. He is definitely one of my favorite characters in Season 2. I agree. So this episode was okay. Not amazing, not terrible. Just pretty meh, with the occasional Dick or Denise-shaped bright spots. I award it 6.5 epic door slams out of 10. Until next time, stay frosty, Claire.
Thanks, Claire.
Yay, Claire.
Very
Thanks, Claire.
Very observant.
Indeed.
As a listener to the podcast, Alexander, do you look forward to Claire's emails?
Yeah, I do. They are really good. And I like the fact that she's always bringing up something, or maybe the other way around, you are always bringing up something that she's bringing up,
Yes.
Yeah.
like
That's good.
small details.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we should get the heck out of here. Alexander, you have anything to plug?
No,
Nope.
not really. Maybe
Okay.
my Flickr page, but no.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah,
You
just search for my name and
you
you
have-
find it.
Do you have nice photos on there?
Yeah, I have many nice photos.
Cool. Check them out then.
Yeah, good. And I just want to say thanks for having me. It was
Yes, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
It feels kind of strange talking to the voices you always just listening to.
It's also probably kind of strange because we're not, edited neatly.
Well, it's pretty much the same. I can tell what parts you would probably cut out, but yeah, it was good.
The awkwardness.
No.
The terrible mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bathroom breaks.
All right, Brad, where can we find you?
You guys can catch me on the Ramjack podcast. We have a fun time. We talk about Teddy Roosevelt sometimes, talk about Mr. Belvedere, and pretty soon we're going to be talking about Saved by the Bell.
Sweet.
Also, I was recently on Nonsense Cast, so you can catch me there on my world tour of podcasts.
Oh, and I also want to say thanks to Ghosty from the Facebook page. Just right before we came down here, we got in the mail, we got wrapped in plastic magazines from him, from his collection.
I'm so excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
So excited.
They weren't even
Lucky
doubles that
you.
he had. He just sent them to us. I
Oh,
love
and he
getting
sent us interviews as well.
He sent us some DVDs of interviews he did with Mark Frost and Kimmy Robertson. as
so we
well.
can prepare for potential interviews that we might have with those guys.
Yeah.
Nice. Is Kimmy coming on the show?
Yeah, I think after she was interested. After we're done the whole series, I think we're gonna interview her, and then it's looking good that we might be able to interview Mark Frost as well.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but we'll wait till we're done the whole series so we can talk
Yeah.
about spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
All right, so
Right.
that's it, everyone. We'll
Yeah.
see you next.
Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Check us out on twitter.com/TwinPeaksCast. Search for the Twin Peaks Podcast group on Facebook. And visit us on twinpeakspodcast.blogspot.com. Email your feedback to twinpeakspodcast@gmail.com.
Here's a tune for you guys. Okay. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.